Good morning, guys. I'm off to the gym. It is June 3rd. I'm looking like a hot mess. I just realized my hair is so gross. It's 7:08, which is the latest that I've ever gone to the gym. Part of me is like, what's the point of going? Because it's so hard to see around here in the summer because everything grows, like, is so overgrown so quickly. But anyways, I could not get myself up. Case of the Mondays, I guess. Yeah. So I'm not going to be able to do my typical workout, but I think I'm going to I talked to my husband. He doesn't have a meeting at 9, so he said to come home like as close to 9 as I can, but it's not a huge deal if I don't get here directly at 9. So I'm going to do my typical elliptical training, and then I think I'm going to do weights just because I think I need to do some weights. I was reading up last night just to see like how to get the most out of your workouts. It said you burn more calories if you have carbs before and don't do like a fasted workout. I don't know. I just don't want to eat, and eating breakfast that early for me, that's not going to work. So I will continue to do fasted workouts. Obviously, I know that high intensity interval training, the HIIT, HIIT, those workouts, you burn the most calories just because you put your body through like intensity, and then you do like 3 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking, 3 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking, things like that. What other things did they say? Weightlifting was number 1, just because that's the only way to work out where your body burns calories all day versus cardio where your body just burns calories while you're doing it. So I definitely think I'm going to focus more on weight training. It's just, I just have to make sure I get my diet in check and stop basically wasting my workout and eat so much garbage. It's like annoying. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to say hello, check in, and then I'm gonna hit the gym. I'll be there for just under 2 hours, so I feel so out of it right now. Wish me luck. Hey guys, gym is done. How many calories did I burn? So I only burned 782 calories. Yeah, I didn't get my typical treadmill in because I woke up late, so maybe I'll try and take the boys for a walk today. What is going on? Whew. Anyways. What do we have on tap for today? So I have the main goal today is to stay on track with my eating, because we all know that has been a huge issue lately. And I say we all know, I've made about 100 vlogs and never post them because I just can't keep my crap together. Real life. But in all seriousness, so today I have to, the usual, drop Liam off at kindergarten, but I do want to pop into the school because I think my husband and I have talked about it, and it sort of solidified our decision this weekend when my little guy, my twin Brady, has had he's had an issue with stuttering. It's been getting progressively worse, and it definitely, it seems like it's peaked this weekend, and his stutter is becoming bad, like really bad. And I read up on it, and he's at a very common age for a stutter to start because they're just really forming sentences and developing language skills, things like that. And it says that it's more common in boys than girls. So I just think that the earlier I can get him into either some sort of like program to help with speech, like a speech therapy, that will be the best. So they have this thing at school, it's called Pre-K 3, and it's a program where you do have to pay, but it's not that bad. It's like, for both twins, it would be like $260 a month, which, to be honest, that was almost what we were paying a week in daycare. Granted, I'm not working anymore, so, but I mean, we can definitely make some cuts and swing that. So, yeah, so I have to fill out, I'm hoping they can get a slot because registration started back in January and it's now June. Initially what was kind of putting us off was, one, having to pay for it and not making sense with me getting out of work to like be there for the kids. But now that he has this issue with language, I'm not qualified to kind of work with him. And the best things that I've read online to sort of help with a speech, like with a stutter, are just to be like calm with your child, to let them finish their sentences, not to call attention to it, which is really hard. And I'm glad that I actually read on it because I was doing all of those things. Like I would tell him to stop and slow down, and apparently that's like exactly the opposite of what you're supposed to do, because the more that you make the child recognize the stutter, it makes it worse because it almost like makes them anxious about the stuttering. So this is just new, uncharted territory for us, and it is pretty common from what I've read that kids do have it and they can grow out of it, but I want to do everything that I can to give him the tools to grow out of it, because I mean, I don't want him to end up being made fun of in school, and I don't want it to affect I don't want it to define him. I don't want it to be something where people are like, oh, you're the twin that stutters. Like, I just don't want that for him. So I'm going to do everything in my power and give him every tool that he possibly can have to try and outgrow that. And I'm just struggling with it a lot because it seems like it got a lot worse when I started staying home. And I was talking to my husband and I was talking to my mom, and they're like, don't beat yourself up. I think it's completely coincidental that happened. But it is hard. It's hard to it's a tough pill to swallow for me. So yeah, I have to go into school because there's apparently like a pre-registration packet that I need to get for both Brady and Brody. But somebody told me that if your child actually qualifies, you don't have to pay. And I mean, we're at the point with Brady that he definitely needs speech therapy for sure. Brody, it's funny because Brody's language came later, his speech came later, but he seems to be, at this point, doing better than Brady, which is a funny change of events, I guess, or turn of events. So yeah, that's about it. I just have to do that, and then otherwise I'm probably just gonna go home, maybe take the boys for a walk, make them some lunch, make myself some lunch, and that's pretty much it. So I will take you along for the day and talk to you guys later.
Help the bin!
Come on, help with the bin. Get in the back. Push.
Help the bin!
Teamwork. Good job, guys. This is why I had boys. Well, this is why I had kids, period. Watch out for the dump truck. Don't trip. It's right there.
The garbage truck is leaving.
Yep. Way to go, Brady. Look at my strong, burly boys.
The trash is moving. No more room.
Okay, I'll figure out a way to get it to work. Guys, so I just wanted to share because I'm very excited. I don't know, I had this feeling that the Pre-K 3 program in my town was going to be full because the registration started in January for the 2019-2020 school year. And I'm so thankful. I spoke with this incredibly sweet woman, and this was meant to be. They had, like, she said, she didn't say a couple, she said a few spots left. So I'm assuming there's at least 3 or 4 slots. So this was meant to be. and I'm gonna be able to get my twins into the pre-K3 program. I'm so happy about that because I was just really, really stressed. Holy crap, that's a big bird. I was just really, really stressed about Brady's stutter and just like he needs some sort of structure. So I'm excited because this program, I would drop them off at school at 8:45 and it would go from 8:45 to 11:15, which is just enough for a 3-year-old. Like it's enough structure and whatever resources they need. I heard that the school will kind of set them up for if they need like an IEP. They'll get that done. So I'm just happy we're taking a step in the right direction for him. So just happy mama bear right now. And as much as I love my time with them, I mean, I'm still going to get that time with them, but I just have to really focus on what they need for their growth and development. And yeah. So with that being said, I just made some hard-boiled eggs. My boys call them stinky eggs. So those are now cooling in the ice bath. And I'm gonna make myself a poached egg sandwich. Brady is eating over there. Hi, Brady. You say hi? Oh, we're at the age where we have to make stupid faces. But anyways, that's what's going on. So for the pre-K3 program, the woman said that she's gonna leave 2 registration packets at the front for me, so I just had to pick them up. And then similar to what I had to do to get the kids in school, I just had to show 2 proof of residency, 2 documents proving my residency, the twins immunization records proving they're up to date on those, which they're all set, and then just their birth certificate showing that they were born in this country. So we're good there. We're good there. I just have to collect my documents. Your hair's all messy. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Shirt.
Ooh, what's on your shirt? Put it down so we can see it. Put it flat. I make dirt look good. And what does yours say? Dinosaur hunter.
And what's this? It's tractor.
Your hair.
Nice.
Dinosaur. Grrr. Dinosaur hunter. They're so cute. I love them so much. They are such hellions, though. Anyways, that's it. I will show you my sandwich when I'm done. All right, guys, you are looking at a 3 Smart Point breakfast. So, as usual, these are just hard-boiled egg whites. Took the yolks out. So the eggs are 0. The bread is the Sour Leaf 45-calorie bread for 2 Smart Points. It's a point per slice. Spray butter on top of the bread is 0. Eggs are 0. Alfresco chicken bacon is 1 Smart Point. What?
Where'd my blue ball go?
Your blue ball?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you gotta start picking your lips.
But
They
it's
look
in the
cute.
garbage truck.
I don't know. You gotta keep looking for it. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, okay? And then I'll help you look. Got something in your hair. Anyway, the alfresco chicken bacon is 1 Smart Point per 4 slices, and then I just have some pineapple and my second water. So 3 Smart Points for breakfast. All right, guys, I am about to make my lunch. I actually have a recipe up, or a recipe, it's like a super quick video, up on my channel about how I made this. This is 6 Smart Points if you use sour cream. If you don't use sour cream, it's only 4 Smart Points. But one thing and one reason why I'm actually kind of showing you, be super careful. Okay, I didn't even tell you what I'm having. I'm having a refried bean and cheese quesadilla. So be super careful with the type of refried beans you use because I had both the Walmart brand, the Great Value, downstairs, and again, they are fat-free. Make sure they're fat-free on the Freestyle program because they're 0. But be super careful and maybe scan yours in the grocery store if you can, because I have Old El Paso fat-free refried beans downstairs in my basement, and those scan as points. And it has to do with obviously like whatever oils they put in there. So those I might actually, if I can, donate to my local food pantry or see if my mom or somebody wants them, because I'm not going to eat them now that I know that they're Smart Points. But the Great Value ones are no Smart Points. The Hannaford brand that I get are no Smart Points. So yes, I just wanted to put that as a side. So be careful when you are selecting the fat-free refried beans, because not all are created as 0 Smart Points. But these are. So I'm going to use probably about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup on my wrap, and I will show you. I'll link in the description, well, not in the description, but yeah, actually in the description box below I'll link it, but also somewhere up here I will link to that video so that you can see how I make this. But it's going to be 4 Smart Points, and then I'm going to have 2 tablespoons of Daisy light sour cream with it on the side to dip it in for 2 Smart Points, so this becomes a 6 Smart Point lunch. I'm also going to have a can of corn with some salt and pepper on it, and that's it. So I will show you when it is completed. All right, guys, so here's my finished lunch. I actually have to calculate because I only had 25 grams of sour cream left, so I just mixed it with some fat-free, plain non-fat Greek yogurt for 0. So this is, it's probably still 2 Smart Points for 25 grams, but I'll calculate that. This is 4 Smart Points. So again, it's 2 Olay Extreme Wellness Wraps for 2 Smart Points. I got one on the top, one on the bottom. Fat-free refried beans for 0 Smart Points. I don't measure it, I just kind of spread it until it looks good. And then 2 ounces of Trader Joe's light shredded mozzarella. Melts like a dream. So good, and it's a point per ounce. So 4 Smart Points. Like I said, the cheese is 2 Smart Points, refried beans 0, and then the tortillas are 2 Smart Points. And then 2 Smart Points, 0 Smart Points for the corn. This is just pepper and salt on there. And then I have my 3rd and final water of the day, and I put some of this on there, this Mio caffeine and B vitamins strawberry pineapple smash. This flavor is really good. It threw me off because the packaging is red and then the color comes out this color. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, this is my 6 Smart Point lunch. I have to eat it really fast because I have to get my son off the bus. Let me see those push-ups. You gonna do some too? Are you doing tricep dips? Okay, that looks obscene. You gotta go, remember, you gotta make your body a board and you have to go down. You have to keep your elbows bent. Yep, you gotta keep your body straight. Liam. That's not quite how you do it. Oh, buddy, you're gonna hurt your belly.
No, I'm not.
That is how you do it, but you gotta go down slow and controlled. See his umbilical hernia. Where's your hernia?
What's a hernia?
See that little bump above your belly button? That's your hernia. Does that bother you?
This?
Nope. It's right above your belly button. It's that little bump. Yep.
It does.
It does.
It does bother me.
Why? Does it hurt?
It looks like a. Mommy, watch this. Something's
That's okay.
gone wrong with this. See?
Those are your ribs.
Yeah. There is.
Oh, to be young and thin. All right, guys, so tonight's dinner is only 4 Smart Points, which is awesome. So I have 2 turkey burgers made out of 99% fat-free ground turkey for 0 Smart Points. Then on the turkey burgers, I split 1 wedge of the Laughing Cow Light Swiss for 1 Smart Point. Don't mind my kids yelling, sorry. Then I have 3 slices of Alfresco chicken bacon. So this is a slice split in half, and then the 3rd slice, I ended up just taking a piece and it fit perfect. So that is 1 point. So the cheese is 1, the bacon is 1. Then I have green beans roasted in olive oil Pam spray, garlic, and onion powder, garlic powder, and then I just did some Parmesan cheese. I don't know if you can tell, but I did the grated Parmesan cheese and as well as the shredded Parmesan cheese. So the cheese I'm counting is 2 points, 1 for the shredded and 1 for the grated. So 2 Smart Points for the cheese on here. 2 smart points for between the bacon and the cheese. So this is 4 smart points. This should be a super filling, delicious dinner. And then I'm finishing my 3rd water that I put some Mio in, which I showed you at lunch. So that is my dinner, and I am excited to eat it. All right, guys, so I have 10 smart points left. So I'm going to have one of these raspberry chocolate cream Built Bars. These are so good. If you haven't tried Built Bars, I highly recommend them. I would start off, if you've never tried them, definitely with the variety box, just so you can kind of see what they have to offer. I personally am a big fan of like the fruity chocolate ones, so I always get the 6 flavor box, and you can like double up on flavors. So I always get raspberry, strawberry, orange, and lemon. Those are my favorite. But yeah, obviously everybody's different. You do you. But I'm gonna eat this now for 3 smart points, and then that will leave me 7 smart points, and I will show you what I do with those, if I do anything with those. All right, guys, so I ended up having 7 smart points left, and I'm feeling kind of snacky, like I want to have some chips. So these will do the trick. I ended up going to BJ's today, and I got this bag. So I can have 37 pop chips for 7 smart points. So I just weighed out, so 20 grams is 20 chips. So I figured if you double that, it's 56. So I just subtracted, and I did like between 53 to 54 grams. And I figured that's about 7 smart points. So I weighed those out, and that is the rest of my points. So I'm 23 for 23 today. And let me flip the camera around, and I will say goodnight, and I'll see you in the morning. All right, guys, so that is it for me. I'm pretty tired. It's the end of the night, and I'm really sad that the Bruins lost. But that's okay. We're not out yet. But yeah, like I said, I'm 23 points for 23, and I'm really happy because I actually stayed on track today, which is the first time in a long time. And I just need to keep going. Just got to get momentum and just run with it, literally. So that's it. I'm going to enjoy my chips, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.